In a quiet town surrounded by green fields and the sound of morning bells, stood a little school named Little Bloom Primary. Every day, children filled its courtyard with laughter, running, shouting, and chasing dreams. Among them was Maya, a cheerful 10-year-old girl with 2 neat braids and a smile that could brighten even the dullest day. She carried her lunchbox proudly, packed with care by her mother each morning. But not far from her, sitting on a worn wooden bench, was a boy named Ravi. He was quiet, shy, and often alone. His uniform was a little faded, and his eyes always looked toward the ground, especially when lunch bell rang. While the others opened their lunch boxes with excitement, Ravi simply watched, because he didn't have one. That day, Maya noticed, Maya didn't ask questions. She simply walked over, sat beside him, and opened her lunchbox. Inside were colorful chapatis, curry, and a slice of mango, her favorite. She smiled and pushed the box slightly toward him. At first, Ravi hesitated, but then hunger overcame fear. From that moment, they shared everything: the food, the laughter, and eventually, a friendship that neither of them could explain. Every afternoon, under that same tree, 2 children sat side by side. And for the first time in a long time, Ravi didn't feel invisible. Every morning, Maya's mother woke early, her kitchen filled with the scent of spices, warm bread, and love. She hummed softly as she packed her daughter's lunchbox, always adding a little extra. Maya didn't understand why until the day she noticed Ravi's empty hands. Her mother's gentle words echoed in her mind. Food made with love always tastes better when shared. And so, Maya shared, not out of pity, but from pure kindness. She never told her mother where the extra food went, but somehow her mother always packed just enough. Maya's home was filled with laughter, color, and the comfort of enough. Ravi's world was smaller, a single dimly lit room he shared with his grandmother. Each evening, he would tell her about the girl with the kind eyes who shared her lunch. His grandmother would smile softly and say, "That girl is a blessing, child. Remember her kindness." And he did. In those lunches, Ravi found more than food. He found hope. Hope that kindness could exist, even when the world felt unfair. The years rolled on like seasons. Maya and Ravi grew taller, older, and wiser. At school, their friendship became a quiet rhythm. A shared smile, a wave across the classroom, a lunchbox always split in 2. But time never stays still. When school ended, Maya's family moved to another city. On her last day, she left Ravi a note inside the lunchbox. "Keep cooking, and never forget to share." Ravi kept that note for years. Life after school wasn't kind to Ravi. He worked at a small tea stall, washing dishes, wiping tables, saving every coin he could. But every night, after work, he cooked. Simple meals, with ingredients he could barely afford. Cooking reminded him of warmth, of Maya's smile, and of his grandmother's faith. He dreamed of becoming a chef, not for fame, but to give others what he once received. Kindness served on a plate. Years later, an opportunity arrived, a local cooking contest. Ravi entered with nothing but heart. His dish? The kind lunch, inspired by Maya's tiffin box from childhood. The judges were silent when they tasted it. The flavors were simple, but full of soul. Ravi won, and that victory became the first step toward his dream. Many years later, in the same small town, a new restaurant opened its doors. Its name, Maya's Kitchen. One evening, a woman stopped outside. The name caught her attention. She stepped in, curious. unaware that the man behind the counter was the quiet boy who once sat alone under a tree. When Ravi saw her, his eyes filled with tears. He didn't need to say a word. Everything was already understood. Kindness had come full circle. That night, Ravi served her a special dish, the same one she once shared. Chapati, curry, a slice of mango, simple, familiar, perfect. As Maya tasted it, her eyes filled with tears. So many years had passed, yet the flavor was the same. The flavor of friendship and of love. In that quiet restaurant, surrounded by strangers, two old friends sat in silence, grateful for the power of one small act of kindness. Kindness doesn't need wealth, or words, or reasons. Sometimes it's just a lunch shared under a tree. Years may pass, lives may change, but true kindness never disappears. It only finds its way back when the time is right. Because a single act of love can last a lifetime.